Hi guys, Look here and welcome to another FIFA 21 SBC first glance analysis, whatever you want to call it, type of video. And I tell you what, I cannot remember the last time ever that we've had on consecutive days, because obviously yesterday we've got the two showdown cards, we've got the Marcelo cards, which was rare to have. I'm going to class this as one player SBC. It was weird to have two player SBCs on one day, and then the following day to get another two-player SBCs. I just find, like, I can't remember EA ever four-player SBCs in 2 days. I find it mad, and I'm happy for that. You know, this is great. This is what we want at this stage of the game. Give us loads of content, and I like this. I wish they would have done this a little bit more for the Premier League team of the season as well, but we already had a look at Coutinho. Great card, great value for money. Thoroughly understand anyone wanting to complete the SBC. Will it be the same case for Kieran Trippier? Of course, one of the main standout players at the 2018 World Cup, certainly for England. So he's got 3-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot, which is fine. His pace is good. It's good. It's not like insane, but it's good for a fullback. His passing's very nice. His dribbling is it's okay. It's okay. I mean, his agility, I would want higher, especially if you're going to be pushing up the field with him. You know, we're at this stage of the game where no matter what position you're in, you know, you need top end game stats if you want to be like, you know, you want to see that because there's so many cards in this game right now that you want players in your team to have the best possible stats in every single area, no matter what position they play in. You know, if this card came out 2 or 3 months ago, it would be one of the best fullback cards in the game. But right now, it might struggle to get into the top 5. But anyway, his dribbling's still fine for the most part, but I would want his agility to be a little bit higher. His defensive stats for a fullback are good, and physicality stats, aside from strength at 80, which isn't too bad, it's a good card. Some very nice player traits there. Very, very good, all 3 of them. So that certainly makes the card look a little bit more better. Now, what's he going to require? I'm going to say an 83 with an inform and an 85 with an inform. It's an 81 and an 80. Okay, massive boost there on the 86, but so this one will cost almost nothing to do. You just build into one league. Ideally, and the common sense thing to do is you build into a full La Liga team. And then that's easily done. Now, for the other one, 86 rated. Thankfully, very low chemistry. You did only 55, but a team with a weak player as well. But on the whole, I mean, what's this going to come in at? About 150,000 coins? If he was on the market, this card would be under 100k, wouldn't he? Or maybe not, because of the fact that he's English, which probably adds a little bit more value onto him. But I want to compare him with some of the other. What was the other fullback that we got from? It was Navas, wasn't it? The other team with the season fullback card, I believe that we got. But he looks pretty good. You know, I would want his agility and balance to be a little bit higher. I probably want his pace to be a little bit higher as well. But on the whole, I don't think it's too bad. So Navas has one higher rated card for his team. He's also got the honorable mentions card. Then you have the future stars Dest as well, who's the quickest of all of them. And Dest has got more dribbling, and dribbling does matter on a fullback. And look at that, like he's got 16 more agility than what Trippier's got. I believe he's got more balance as well. Despite this card being 2 ratings lower, I like him more. Like, his pace is so much better. Shooting's pretty much irrelevant, really, for a fullback, because they're not really going to get that often to goal-scoring opportunities. I've got to be quite. I don't know how. We'll check how much this desk card goes for in a second, but I think I prefer him more than Team of the Season Trippier. I've got to be honest. For me, that he's got much better pace and much better dribbling, particularly in balance and agility. And as far as I'm concerned, that matters a lot on a fullback, especially at this stage of the game. Now, Jesus Navas, again, pace is superb. Dribbling is pretty good. Not quite as good as Dest on the whole. For dribbling, I'm mainly looking at agility and balance. Maybe I should look at it more in a broader picture. I don't know. The problem with Navas is he's only got 50 strength. How does it make sense? He's only got 50 strength and 91 aggression. If you're a very aggressive person, you're going to have a bit of physicality about you, surely. I've never really got that, to be quite honest. I think that's very harsh. So that kind of puts me off him a little bit. So I want to kind of see how much Dest and Navas are still going for, just so we can kind of get a bit of an idea, because that Trippier card will be coming in at around about 150 to 160,000 coins, I would have thought. I might be slightly wrong on that, but I think I'm kind of like a ballpark figure. I reckon it's going to be that. Now, Jesus Navas, okay, that was just someone doing coins transfers there. It is selling for around about a similar price, probably slightly cheaper than what that Trippier SBC will cost. That's if you have to buy everything for Trippier. I have no doubt that people will already have stuff in the club to be able to get that card a lot cheaper. And of course, player pick packs will come out tomorrow, so I'm sure it's a card that a lot of people can pretty much easily grind towards. Now, how much was Future Star's Dest? Because as far as I'm concerned, he is the best fullback in La Liga. I just like his card so much. And he's going for around about 200,000. He might be a little bit more expensive than what the SBC would cost if you had to buy every single player to complete the Trippier SBC. But I think this card's really, really good. I don't really think that Trippier offers much more than that Dest card. So on the whole, I think it's decent. But at the same time, if you're kind of like thinking for a new fullback to get from La Liga, I would go with Dest. But obviously, nation-wise, there's a little bit more better there with Trippier that he's English, and obviously there's a lot more English good players to link to than there are American players. So you do have to kind of weigh that up a little bit. But if you're buying if you just want a La Liga fullback for your team, I would not be doing this SPC personally. I would rather go out and just spend 200,000 coins or 190,000 coins on Dest. I'm not saying that Trippier's a bad card because I still think he's very, very good, but I just don't think he's quite the best. I think that there are better alternatives available than him for a very similar price. So that's my thoughts on that particular SPC. But anyway, guys, that will finish off this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.